Pablo loves designing bases that can be defended from 20 grids away using turrets, cameras, and a lot of electronics. But you guys want to see a video where he had 2 players defending from across the map and 2 players defending from inside the base. So Pablo has redesigned the entire fortress, and today we're going to be unleashing an 8-man team with over 60,000 hours, while Pablo's team has barely 10,000 hours in Rust, to test his design. And this raid team thought they knew what they were getting into when they heard Pablo built it, but they got the shock of their lives. And you won't believe how many rockets I had to give them to raid this base. Enjoy. I've got to be honest, I don't entirely know what we're doing here today.
We've got a brand new design, we've got a massive base today, better peaks, better traps, better everything today. Get a good raid team and give them a hard time. Now today, having 2 people online, they've got 0 chance, Max. Absolutely
zero. So you've got like 6 hours to build today. Are you good to get started, Pablo?
I've got my liter of coffee. I'm good, man.
Let's do this, man. Okay, straight in for those triangle frames. Looking good, looking good. Tell me realistically, how big is this base going to be?
Under a chunk.
A grid?
Under a grid.
It's big, Max.
It's big,
very
yeah.
big. Very, very big, yeah.
Where's your other 2 teammates that are going to come help you build?
Yeah, about that, you know, it's quite hard getting people to, you know, agree to building for 6 hours, you know.
Well, it wouldn't be 6 hours if there was 4 of you, would it?
I need you, honeycomb.
Okay, sure, yeah, sure.
Yeah, get to work, Frog. You got 1 teammate, Pablo. Maybe that'll be enough. Pablo, I think the fans will be curious to know, are you going to be on those comms? Are you going to be at the computer station, or are you going to be defending in person?
You see, Max, I think I've proven time and time again that I'm very good at multitasking. I'm definitely going to be defending the base today, and I'll be controlling stuff on my phone as well. So.
Okay, so you'll be using information from your teammates, like CCTV cameras and stuff, to do the controllers, but they'll be taking control of the turrets and stuff from their positions.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm curious to see how you're going to do trying to shoot and defend on your phone at the same time. I think that's going to be really, really difficult for you, but not impossible. You have proved, like you said, that you are good at defending an offline base. Like, you guys aren't even in the base, and it's still putting up one hell of a fight. I'm curious to see how this goes, what you're able to do, and obviously I'm also very curious at the size of this. I'm kind of seeing the scale of it.
This is gonna be so long, bro. I need time to just, you know.
This is gonna take. Are you just realizing that 6 hours of just sitting here building and doing wiring is gonna be an absolute slog? I think they're just gonna pummel the whole thing. I don't think they're gonna even try and get in there, but it depends on their rocket count, and if you guys are able to claim rockets off them as well, that could be kind of crazy.
No. Keep going. Oh, no. Stop.
Please.
Destroy these.
So you guys have been building for, I mean, to be honest, I should have timed it, but just over half an hour, I think, roughly, right? Now, I've got some, like, little wizard towers. You guys not going to go for the brutalist peak. You're just going to do metal everywhere. Interesting windows. I guess this will all be brutalist as well. So you're literally just filling the space with tons and tons of brutalist peaks. Kind of weird. It's just a fat base, basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen smaller bases with more peaks. I do like some of these peaks. I think you could add more peaks to it, actually, as well. Like, there's a lovely little roof piece on the side here. You could have, like, a little chute at the bottom of it, and then you can, like, kind of see down into your compound. I'm not seeing a lot of, like, great compound peaks. That way you can actually look down into the compound, but maybe the auto turrets and stuff will handle that for the most part, right?
You've got these here, where you have inner peaks into the...
Like, inner compound, yeah. I guess, yeah.
And then over here, if you come in, so this will have access. You have access to this bit here.
Yeah, these will be brutalist.
And then you could get into the compound here. You've got your shotgun traps all around.
Wait, you're not going for just auto turrets this time?
No. We're gonna have shotgun traps. We're gonna have them like this. It's gonna be really hard to get rid of them.
Is that why you put them on top of these not branches, but the root combiners? Yeah. So they're slightly higher and they shoot over.
The idea is we're going to have a lot of testicles. We're going to section this off with chain link. If they blew in from one side, they're sort of secluded into one section only. Be easier for us to move around. It'll be harder for them to move around. Just easier to clear them out. Honestly, Max, do you think 8 people is enough?
I think 8v2, if you're thinking of it that way, is doable. with you two on the computers and stuff as well? I'm not sure. Because last time, in my opinion, what really got you guys was there'd be like 6 of them all stood in one breach because they didn't expect to get HV rocketed. You know what might be clever, actually? Just let them raid the base for like a solid 15-20 minutes, right? Just let them raid it as they normally would, right? And then as they're all bunched up, grouped up, thinking they're starting to get kind of deep, they'll all be in one breach all together, trying to rock it. All of a sudden, HV rocket out of nowhere. Bam! Entire raid team's dead. Your team comes running out. They seal instantly. Bam! 2 metal walls down. Loot all the rockets, everything they can get their hands on. Go running into the base with it. And then the raiders are like, what? They're in the base. They're in the base. I'm like, yeah, no. 2 of them were on the computers. The other 2 are in defending inside the base. And they're like, what? You didn't tell us that. I'm like, guys, it's a rust raid. Like, they just logged in. You know, like anything can happen. Did I just cook up an idea?
Let me give you a scenario here. What if they blow into one of the China walls? They blow up these walls here as well. They start to blow into the thing. It'll be harder to gain control.
It's like in chess. Sometimes you got to make sacrifices to take the queen or the king and win the game. They're going to get more rockets because I'm expecting you guys to seal. I'm expecting you guys to actually take their rockets. Because in the past, sometimes they'd lose their bodies and they couldn't get back to them. Fair enough. But they were able to eventually destroy the auto turrets, and that just added time. But this time, you guys can actually steal their rockets. You guys can actually seal the base. I think genuinely they're going to need more rockets, and that's fair. But also, if you guys play it smart, there's no reason for me to tell them that there's people in the base, and it's up to you guys to take advantage of that. Like, you'll have one shot, one opportunity to get everything you've ever wanted in this one moment.
We're gonna try it.
You gotta cook. You gotta really honestly it's gonna be so good, especially if you can actually pull out the W.
We're gonna implement it, but how long we let them like go through the base, I'm not sure.
Maybe I should make a max energy drink.
That's what I was wondering. Have you ever thought about like making it a real product?
I actually haven't. I don't know what the process of making. I imagine it's going to cost a lot of money, but maybe with investors and stuff. I would love to have my own energy drink. I'd have like a regular and a sugar-free version, obviously. You know that the raiders couldn't see the door behind the tier 3 last time. And then my editor, the one guy that I thought had a brain, killed himself and 2 of my teammates all at once.
I'm gonna have 2 auto turrets right here.
They will find it, but only because they're gonna blow up the entire base. Now, have you definitely put the TC on the right side, like not the side that they're gonna raid from? Because realistically, they're gonna be raiding from this direction.
Max,
I know. I've actually done this before, guys.
Yeah, just leave the fucking wall, people. Now we need to build the base. Please.
Yeah, Frog, you've been lazy, Frog. Get back to work. You've been building for about an hour, boys. Now, are you ahead of schedule, would you say?
I would say we're slightly ahead of schedule, if not right on time.
Okay. Now, how much more building have you got left to do? Like, I imagine you want to get the building done quickly and move on to the electronics.
So we don't have that much building left. We've got about the shooting floor and the roof. So I'd say about 20-30 minutes for all the building and deployables. And then we'll move on to the electricity. And then last of all, whatever time we have left, we'll be doing on the compound, doing exterior.
Do you think the electrical work and the traps and stuff will take longer than the building?
Yeah, that's always the...
That's always the hard part. I mean, the base looks huge, right? I'll give you that. If nothing else, it looks very big. I don't know how I feel about it, though. Like, I like the peaks and stuff. I feel like there could be a lot more peaks on it. But hopefully these are very good peaks, and they're enough, basically. Like these brutalist peaks, for example, I mean, they're realistically what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Like 12 rockets on this side and all of your brutalist peaks are gone. And then you've got the towers still, I guess. But like, they're not going to be as good as those. Yeah, I think you need more peaks, man. I think you need to think about like the fact that you've actually got people defending this time. Oh, we're not doing landmines and shit, are we? Look, go ahead, bro. He needs help with the base.
What has he done, bro?
He's just sitting there placing landmines and shit. Look at these things coming out over here. Come build.
I see doors. I see windows.
He hasn't showed me anything. I still don't have a photo of the base. Oh gosh.
There's so much to do, bro. Place doors.
Send me a photo of the base.
Well, how many did you place?
I wanted to place 1,000, but eh.
There's just no need for that, man. Focus on the base. Focus on the base.
Okay, this is gonna be fun and a nightmare at the same time.
Wait, well, what is he starting to do? He's starting to do the electronics. This is going to be fun and a nightmare at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He has no idea. He has no idea.
You have literally no idea, bro. You don't even know.
He doesn't know what he's in for.
You literally don't even know what you're in for.
What do you need?
HQM.
Just spawn in.
My rubber boot on my head jiggles.
Oh, you're the comedic relief that Pablo needs. Get to work! Get to work! Get on with it!
Come on, get to work, man.
Okay.
I don't want to hear about no head the hat.
Hat jiggle, the hat jiggle.
I don't.
You don't like the fact that his hat jiggles?
No, I want my testicles powered. That's what I want to hear, man.
Sure.
Hey, do you want the Tesla cores powered all on the same wire though? So if one gets destroyed, they all get destroyed?
That's what I warned him about, but nope, he wants that.
And look, they're not getting minis or anything, guys, so you don't need to worry about roof assaults. Like, they're just coming in from the side. They'll have ladders and things. Like, if they want to figure out a way to go up and around, they can do that. So make sure you're thinking about, like, defending from above as well. Like, obviously, you got auto turrets on the roof. Fantastic. You're kind of lacking on the auto turrets, guys. I want to see hundreds.
My 1k, 1.8k of just building and electricity goes to placing each and every single branch.
So you've spent over half of the entire time you've been playing doing electronics.
Yes.
And you still haven't wired all the Tesla coils, which he asked you to do like 10 minutes ago.
It wasn't in the most
Stop thinking about the head jiggle and get on with the Tesla buildle.
I don't want to do it in the most inefficient way.
I actually feel bad for Frog. I don't know what you were expecting when you agreed to do this, but he's not having a good time.
Listen, I'll tell you where to do it. Right here in the tower. Right here. Look.
Okay, just let me... Yeah, what I told you to do in the beginning.
No, I told you, if it doesn't have range, tell me. Do it in here.
Yeah, I told you multiple times that don't listen. Don't listen. I told you like 6 times.
You don't listen, Pablo. You don't listen.
I told you so many
just do it in here, man. Just
sure.
Pablo's gonna have a brain aneurysm, Frog. You just do as you're told. You're gonna upset him.
He still hasn't sent me the photo of the base. I still don't know what it looks like.
He's been so lazy, isn't he?
I sent you the picture.
Pablo, we're over here wiring like 30 Tesla coils, or you're just wiring 50 or 60 auto turrets. He's so lazy, isn't he, Frog? He's so lazy. Jeez, look at all these wires.
Do I just start placing high walls, or do you want me to make it
I'd build everything and then do the walls after. Where did you find this guy, Pablo?
Matthew sent me this guy.
Matthew hates you. Wires! Wires! There's so many wires! Wires everywhere. Oh my god. It's like, one sec, let me go ahead and just... It looks even worse. Wait until there's... Yeah, so you're working from the middle outwards, basically. Doing all the turrets in the middle, then the next layer, then the next layer. And then you get to the towers. And then Frog's building some sort of China wall?
Tiny China wall.
Is it? So, I mean, there's a gap here, Frog. We can swim through it.
No. Look. No. Wait. Look here. No.
That's AIDS. I'm telling you, boys. Like, just do this and whack a turret on this as well. Do like a turret pod here.
Just finish the China wall. Just finish the China wall.
Yeah, sure.
Make it 3 high, and then put metal barricades on top. Honeycomb the whole thing as well.
We need a big open areas for camera or the computer station auto turrets.
You want them on your windmills, just hidden all over the base on the roof pieces. You could have a tower somewhere with a camera station on it as well, like sneaky little one. I wouldn't mind that. It could be kind of funny. Like, the important thing is that you guys inside the base have regular updates from the guys outside the base. There's a lot of information that needs to be providing to you, and without that, like, 2v8 is it's a loss realistically, unless you're absolute chads. 2v8 you will lose. So the two guys on the cameras need to be like grafting, man. Like, they need to be like providing info, using the turrets well, like opening and shutting the doors, like harassing the raiders from different directions.
You know who I have on computer stations? Frog. Right?
What?
I just love Frog's like,
No,
like this is news to him.
no. I didn't hear what you were saying. I just heard place like this.
Yeah. You carry on. You carry on. Don't stop.
Tell me what they said. I didn't hear it.
You're on the computer station.
Aww.
What do you mean? Oh, you knew this.
In RuneScape, this guy once offered to trim my mithril armor for free, so I traded it to him, and then he logged off and ran away.
What are you doing? What are you doing right now? Huh?
Right now, I'm gonna place the wind turbines and the things.
Have you still not placed the windmills? He asked you to place them like 10 minutes ago.
I needed to rebuild the bottom because I was gonna place walls here because there's turrets.
Frog, it just isn't good enough. Like, I don't know about this, man. I don't know about this. Why do you keep finding these slackers, huh? Are you putting an auto turret in here as well?
Yes,
nice.
that's why I built
You know what? You know what? Here, the windmills are I'm doing now. Yeah.
Whoa, look how long these windmill placements take. I like how we're just bullying Frog, but like if he wasn't here, it'd be so much more difficult.
Yeah, I'm placing them on the edge so the camera can actually see kind of down.
Oh, so he's thinking ahead. He's thinking ahead. Did you even think about that, Pablo?
I don't care. I don't care.
He doesn't care. He's getting so nervous. Yeah, delete that windmill. Move it. Yeah. Pablo, he's such an idiot. You don't even have to place windmills correctly. Where is he? Yeah.
Dude,
useless.
look at the camera here, Max. Look how to place the camera.
Look at that camera.
What the? No.
What's wrong with that camera?
No, he
placed that camera and it wasn't even. Center that camera. Center that f***ing camera. Oh yeah. Oh, that's hot. Let me inspect negate the wire. Oh. Actually, there's not that many more than it was. Actually, it's pretty much the same. But there's so many wires.
What you should call it? You shouldn't call it like wire mode. You should call it the nervous system.
Yeah, that's what I was calling it in my last video.
Searchlight, you can control the searchlight just to blind them. Like,
especially if one of their teammates have epilepsy. That's one raider gone, bro.
No, wait.
Wow,
we are not gonna kill people here, boys.
We've lost Ducky. Where's Ducky? Oh, he's epileptic. Oh, shit, man down. Ducky, you idiot. Evolve and adapt, bro. Like epilepsy much? I don't know anyone who's epileptic, but if I did, I don't even know what I would do if something like that happened. I'd be so scared. I'd be like, someone do something.
I am in here. In here. Look around. Hi.
Hey, why are the fucking cameras, bro? Why are the cameras? The cameras is you. Bro, if you don't have cameras, you're not going to be able to see anything.
I am doing the electricity right now. I'm placing test generators in the boxes.
Alright. You do that then. All right?
He's been doing that for like 10 minutes while yapping. Pablo, how you're feeling is how I feel every time I play Rust and my team's like f***ing around. The last time I played Rust, we got offline, raided, offlined again, and then we rebuilt for the third time on day 2, and I was like, nah, I'm done.
Max.
I'm done.
Offlines, Max.
No. One was at like 4 AM or something. Then we got actually properly raided, and then we got offlined again the next night. It's now 1 PM to half 11 hours. So it's been 2.5 hours of building. You're doing the electronics. You made a good dent in the electronics, but I know there's a lot more to do. Like a lot more to do. Are you still going to be doing turret pods like you always have?
I don't want to build turret pods to the point where they can hide behind them, right? Because that would defeat the purpose of our peaks and that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to keep them low key, as you can see here.
So you don't have like the garage doors of the triple layered turrets, like because I liked them, but I can understand why if there's actually people inside. So you've redesigned this whole thing to match the idea of the video, right? Where there's some people in it, some people outside of it.
Exactly. I'm going to destroy these walls over here if you want to come have a look, and place the armored doors around there with the auto turrets. I'm just having them like that for now.
See, armored doors is a much better idea than the garage door because it opens instantly and then the turret goes beep, 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 and it just starts shooting. Yeah. Because with the auto turrets, oh my god, it's like a 4-second delay, and no matter where they were stood, they'll pretty much always have time to run away somewhere, and I'm talking like a good distance as well.
I'm going to have another layer like separating this. And they're gonna be shotgun traps all around in the water. There's gonna be testicles, like 3 layers of testicles. We're gonna have layer 1, layer 2, and then you've got layer 3 in here. And then I'm gonna also testicle the like shell. So there's gonna be like 4 different sections of testicles, bunch of different shotgun traps. We're gonna use flamethrowers, hoppers.
Flamethrowers, in my opinion, hella underrated. Because when you blow them up, they put fire for like 30-40 seconds everywhere, and they're annoying, right? They're not good at getting kills, they're just annoying, and they slow raiders down. So this is basically, if I was going to like summarize this, less auto turrets than before, or at least less densely placed auto turrets than before, more shotgun traps, more Tesla coils, more flame traps and stuff than there were, and more peaks obviously on the base.
Max, show the viewers the neon signs that's around the base near me.
Oh my god.
Right, you're supposed to be doing electricity, not science.
Do you want me to find you a new teammate, Pablo?
Please.
So the China wall, very, very simple. You basically just put it down to absorb rockets. There's some water turrets and stuff on the outside. These are things that aren't really going to be much of a problem. They'll get rid of them pretty quickly. Those will be the first things to go, I imagine, before they even start using regular rockets. These towers I like the sneaky little auto turrets inside of them. I don't know why you don't opt for like another auto turret pod directly above, and then you got like double auto turret in each tower. That could just be really annoying. And then you're gonna have HQM doors all around this like second floor layer of the main, well, I'd say main base. It's like the outer shell of the main base with even more auto turrets. All the peaks and stuff on here, these little towers actually aren't too bad. They even have another auto turret inside. I do think that these brutalist peaks aren't gonna like really hold up for very long because of the amount of rockets that they're gonna have, but they might be useful enough to actually help out just a little bit. Obviously you got cameras dotted about all over the place, really good camera spots. The more cameras the better, because like you said last time, they really targeted your cameras. I could definitely see more auto turrets and stuff going up on the roof.
Yeah, we're gonna have some auto turrets there, you know, covering this. And I'm not sure if you noticed these turrets, Max.
Oh, actually, you know what? I did notice them. I was just about to get onto those things next. They're a great idea. They're such a good idea that I could see you doing more like here as well, like underneath the like catwalks coming out onto the shell. I could see like another 2 auto turrets here, like one aim in this direction and one aim in this direction, because I feel like people have a habit of not looking up in games, and that's not just Rust, that's every game. Like they're gonna come in, they'll see these auto turrets, they get rid of those, they get rid of those. You know, they're not gonna look up and see an auto turret up there. Like they might actually just push out and then start getting gunned by like 2-3 different auto turrets. So I could see more auto turrets on the top of this shell, like around the you know, under the catwalks. Those are fantastic ideas. I like these catwalks as well. They give you good peaks. You got little ladder hatches here, just taking you. Oh, they're basically just shoots into the shooting floor as well on the. I guess this is technically a China wall kind of thing as well, isn't it, really? It's not really the outer shell. There's actually peaks and stuff this time, so I do think if I was raiding this, I'd expect to see defenders. So depending on how you play that, if you do it like we discussed earlier, it could be really fun. If not, then, you know, it is what it is. You've not lined this with auto turrets, but you've lined it with shotgun traps, Tesla coils, and you have put, well, I'm assuming it's 1 on each corner, so 6 auto turrets around this, like, you know, inner shell. And then inside the base, obviously, a gazillion auto turrets. We've looked at that a few times when we checked out the construction. You can clearly see, yeah, a web of a ridiculous amount of auto turrets, but not that many of them around the outside, surprisingly.
Not yet.
Not yet, but you're getting to it. And then the base itself, it's, you know, like I said, just a mess of auto turrets, peaks. Almost looks like an open core loot room here, but it's not. It's just open so that the auto turrets can do their work. You can see where all the wires are going. It's literally on this floor here. If they get to this floor, it's GG, right? We all know that. Other than, you know, the 2 guys defending, but at 2v8, you know, when they're in, everything's disabled. The guys on the cameras can't really help anymore. Honestly, like, I think maybe another 40-50 auto turrets, you could be done, like, with really good auto turret placement. And it's better to do good ones than just spam them in random places, because they'll just splash 2 or 3 turrets that are right next to each other in a bad place. But like really well organized turrets all covering each other and really awkward to get places, you know, like I said, above, behind the China wall, underneath the catwalks, up to the towers, stuff like that. Those would be really good places to hide them, I think. And yeah, these ones on the outside, essentially useless. Like, that's just my opinion. Like, they will just get rid of them. They're not going to do anything. If you do have your team pushing out and shooting the raiders in the back and then backing off, these auto turrets would cover them technically. So these auto turrets might have some use, but they could easily get rid of, you know, half your auto turrets on the outside with literally 25-30 HVs. Easy to shoot, easy to get rid of. and then they don't have to worry about these outer turrets anymore. I think the ones inside the base are way better. I would even do them on the inside of the China wall instead of doing them outside on the China wall. Like instead of that triangle there, literally put one there. I think that'd be 10 times better. And then yeah, you've got them in the towers and everything. Frog's got his nice little neon sign down, which he's probably spent 30 minutes doing.
What?
You've done another one?
I don't know all of them.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, you're gonna ask me how many rockets.
Roughly, give me a rough estimate of what you think.
Right, I'm just like at a glance, right? At a glance, and this is not an accurate number. Yeah. I'm gonna say like 400 at least. Honestly.
Oh my gosh!
Like realistically, China wall.
How big's the base?
China wall's gonna be like 30 rockets comfortably, and then this second China wall. Your second China wall is going to be like another 50, 60 rockets probably, so we're up to about 100 already. And then you got all these auto turrets, shotgun traps and things. You got these catwalks. I might try and destroy some of the peaks and stuff on the base as well. That's another 50, 60 easily, so up to 150. And then they're going to have to literally core out the base and go upwards. That's going to be another like 150 rockets. So maybe more like 300 at the moment. But like, again, that's at a glance. That's not really me really looking into it properly. If I saw this and someone said 300 rockets to raid it, I'd be like, yeah, that might be about right. You know, again, I'll look into it a bit more carefully and we'll come up with a number that you're happy with and I'm happy with. Frog, what are you doing? What are you up to over here? Are you powering turrets?
Nothing.
And cameras. Oh no, you're powering the neon sign. Frog's literally doing neon signs while Pablo's actually building.
No.
This is hilarious.
Connecting up 3 cameras and the turret and the neon sign.
And the neon sign.
So,
It is what it is. It is what it is. Is there any need for all that? Jesus
like
Christ.
they get 500 HV or over 500 HV rockets. So
No,
like,
but you can't shoot
yes,
from
you
above
can.
water, underwater. It explodes as it hits the water, doesn't it?
No, I don't think so.
It didn't do any damage to them. I think it cheapens the base by like doing 1,000 of these outside when you've already got them inside as well. I think get rid of the outside ones just to make it actually fun. Yeah, the 1,000 is just ridiculous.
Too many.
You know you're building a base, right? You're not griefing the entire landscape. Like, what is this? The base is looking pretty good. There's some random bits of green here and there. Not everything's like matching. I'm not entirely sure why. You got more auto turrets and these little like towers that you said you were going to do along like the middle of the China wall. I love the rows of shotgun traps and stuff that you've done. These are just not really going to be super annoying, but they're going to be a nightmare. You know, the odd one is going to be really effective, I think. And obviously you place barricades on the water as well on the inside, which is going to be really annoying as well. Now, it does beg the question, how are your guys actually going to get in and out of the base? Your guys might actually want to get in and out of the base as well, right? That's something to consider. Base itself, again, there's random green things here and there. I don't know if these are anything. It's probably just Frog getting ready to put up more neon signs. Oh no, did you delete all his signs?
I removed every single one. I was not having it.
Oh, he's putting down Christmas lights now. Honestly, he needs to be contained somewhere, mate.
I don't want this on my base.
Are you gonna delete them?
I'm gonna delete them.
I thought they looked kind of nice. Is everything done then? Like if you guys are just doing aesthetic stuff?
No, I'm still doing stuff. I need to wire all of these turrets, place doors. I want to place a few more turrets in the shell. I need to place chain link to separate the compound. I need to finish the core of the base, doors with door controllers. Like, there's a few more things that I need to do.
Are you sure? Like, because I think Frog thinks you're done, mate.
Frog is doing random stuff. I don't know what he's doing. I'm spending more time babysitting him than actually doing the base. These peaks are going to be really, really good. I mean, the fact that they're not going to be able to hug the wall unless they get rid of the shotgun traps.
Yeah, and they're all loaded as well. They're so annoying.
I don't want him near my base. I'm not even joking. I don't want him near.
Is he not helping you like you wanted?
Max, I'm gonna be honest. If I don't have to look after him for like a little bit, I genuinely will get this done a bit faster.
But yeah, no, look. It says interface 201. You've got 201 auto turrets on the interface. That's why it's sparking. Yeah, turn it all back on again. Hey, yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it was the... you hit the how have you got
can't-
201 turrets? I'm sorry. No, inside the base, there's tons, right? I want to say, let me... It doesn't look like 200. I mean, look, let me just do a rough. You got 10, 30, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60... 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. Nah, you've actually done it. 160, 170. There's around 180 just at a glance. And that's not me like actually properly counting. That's me just sort of grouping like, yeah, no, you've legit done over 200 auto turrets. That's crazy, man. I've changed the limit to 220. Is that going to be enough for you?
Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Because I didn't know.
You just needed some for the roof.
Boys, you've been building for Christ. Wait, have we been here for that long? It's been like 5 hours. How are we coming along? Are we? Is the end in sight?
End is in sight. I mean, all we're gonna have to do is, just fill up lockers, bedrooms. We're just numbering everything now. So we've got the compute stations. You can come and have a look over here.
Yeah. So you got C1, C2. So you got all your cameras set up.
Yep. And then if you have a look, we have an issue with Rust Plus. It's on all Rust servers, so we're gonna have to rely on the two teammates with the computer stations to.
Whoa! What's going on with Rust Plus at the moment?
So it's not pairing to the servers. It's currently down. So we're gonna have to rely on the two people across the map to essentially, use the RF transmitters manually.
Oh, so you're going to have a wall of like RF transmitters with like signs on them saying what that switch does?
Exactly. So if you come have a look at over here.
I wonder what the hell's wrong with Rust Plus.
If I hold this down, it opens these doors over here.
Yeah.
And then I can tell them to close them or not. They're going to have to use a bit of teamwork. So one of them's going to have to be on the camera, telling them, open 3. And then, tell them to close it and this kind of stuff. So,
is there an RF transmitter like wall thing you can do? No, it's literally going to have to be the actual handheld device. I thought it might be an RF transmitter switch or something. I don't know. You're going to be very, very heavily dependent on very, very good teamwork. Man, I'm sorry that Rust Plus isn't working. I didn't realize that was a thing. How long has it been down?
A month.
A month? It's alright, boys. They just added pies 3 weeks ago, so we're... We're good. We're good. One sec. Let me like one sec. I might be able to fix the problem actually. This doesn't connect to Rust Plus. 1 second. It's not the pies aren't fixing it. It's not working. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean I could see them having a raid base over here. I'll be honest. Like this is where I was planning to put it. So yeah, these cameras and stuff might help. They might shoot them out, but they might not spot all of them. Especially that one over there. I've literally lost it. It's so sneaky.
In the bush, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah. It seems really obvious when you're there next to it. Yeah. It's really not that noticeable. Honestly, it's really not that noticeable at all. Good. And you got tons of cameras everywhere. Honestly, maybe for the first time, being able to actually see the raiders might not be much of an issue. I mean, there's not many on the inside. Like, once they're getting in, yeah, it might be a bit more of a struggle, but just something to think about. You've still got about an hour and a half before I start seriously considering getting the raiders on. So you got a little bit left to do, but you're feeling confident.
Yeah, I mean, base is pretty much done. We just need to, like I said, fix bedrooms. Maybe just go over a team plan with the defenders. And I think, honestly, I'm ready. I'm ready to defend the space. I think, we've done all the preparations needed. Gone over 200 turrets. Yeah. Hit 200 turrets.
What did you hit? What was the total? You hit 213. 13 is a negative omen. That's rough. Just putting that out there. And the crazy thing is, I genuinely think you could have used more turrets. I genuinely think you could have done like a row of them around here on top of these. I think you probably could have done with more, like up here where I am now as well. Like, have like a triangle there and a triangle here, covering both sides again, and then have more along the bottom here as well on these ceilings, these triangle ceilings. I think you genuinely could have done more in really good spots.
There's only one other thing that I want to do is place testicles around this layer here.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Where the water is, it will slow them down. And beds, and I think we're ready to go.
I don't know what's more impressive. The fact that the base looks crazy with construction disabled, like it still looks like something really, really freaky. Deployable removed form, like all the walls, foundations removed. And then there's so many auto. I think you had more auto turrets like in the base last time. This time you've spread them out a lot more. Do you think spreading them out is going to be better than having them all kind of like in one sort of area?
Today, especially with people defending, I think spreading them out is going to be very, very important. Just because you want to maintain control of every area of the base, you know?
I am noticing that one or two of your auto turrets are offline, and a lot of them don't have guns in as well, by the way. So it might be worth flying around the base, checking all the auto turrets.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And it should be easy. I mean, 8 people, you know.
Should be easy?
Come on, Max.
Man's confident. Man has confidence.
I would give them 0.5% chance of actually like
0. Would you be willing to bet money on that?
I would bet money on this. I'd have
How much are you willing to bet?
20, 30 quid at least.
You would bet 30 quid that you're going to win today. Easy.
Yep, I'll put money on it. Yep.
30 quid. I'll bet you that. Yeah? I'll go 30 quid on you. Yeah?
Alright, let's do it.
30 quid that you think you're going to win and I think you're going to lose, yeah?
Yeah, the skin would work.
Skin would work. £30 skin. Now that I've bet money, I need to make sure that the Raiders do win. So 8,000 rocket minimum.
Hey. Thanks. We can talk about this.
You do genuinely have 90 minutes to be done with everything. That should be enough time, comfortably. Especially now Matthew's here to give you a quick little hand. And I'm going to go and check out your little base that you built on the iceberg over there and see if that's ready to actually defend your base with. It actually looks quite nice. It actually does look quite nice. I like the autos and the barbed wire and stuff. You've given like a similar aesthetic to the other base. Like it does look quite neat, the solar panels and stuff. You finally got those lights on. Pablo wouldn't let you put these lights on the other base, would he? He was deleting them. So you've got the computers. Are these all coded? No, you need to...
this one and this one has a few of them. I still need to transport more codes.
Okay, yeah. So you got to get all the things over here. Turrets, camera. Okay, lovely. So you don't really need all 6 of these, but you definitely should get some boxes down with RF transmitters. Get the signal that is coming off the smart switches on those transmitters, and they need to know what each transmitter does.
I would say yes, but they're a little bit too dumb to understand that we have this in the game.
Oh, so you just set the frequency on that to whatever you need to do.
Yep.
Well, Frog, I believe that you're actually going to be working from here. How do you feel about that?
Can I shoot my teammates down instead of the Raiders?
No, bro. You gotta defend, bro. You gotta defend. What's that?
Max, I've got money on the line, bro. Please.
Yes, 30 quid on the line.
Can I kill Matthew at least one time because he came late?
Yo, Frog. I'll give you £10 if you help the Raiders.
Yeah.
What? Mate, 30 bob. That's a lot of cash. I can get my girl and me a Mackies for that. Like I need that money, you know. Like YouTube times are hard. Turn on the switch. And turn off. Nice. It does work. Wow.
If you give me like 15 pounds.
50? You want 50%? Nah, deals off.
Okay.
You better win now. I hope you win. And I hope this is useful. I'm looking forward to hearing how things go from here. If you want an amazing server, we run all our servers through Pine. They're really great. Good at support. Do everything really, really well. I highly recommend them. I gotta say, this seems like a lag machine as well. I have a relatively decent rig, I would say. And I'm on like 80 FPS around it. The second I go away from it, I'm on like, over 100. Yo, what are you guys doing to my PC right
now? Mate, just wait until the Tesla drops on.
I have also given you your kits, and I'm going to get the Raider base sorted out.
4,000 metal.
Well, you got that ×2, so you got 8k metal. You got 2 of these buildings. I have actually decided to give you an extra 4k metal and 8k stone as well, so you got an extra 50%. You got 3 buildings. All your loot and everything is inside these guys. Get the base done though. You got literally just over an hour. Free kits from They don't get free kits. We got money on the line. Pablo, he's trying to make you lose. These Iokas could make the difference, bro. I didn't believe that. Pablo did.
Come on.
When you dare.
They could win. They could win with those. How are we getting on, boys? We are about finished. You've literally been building for 6 hours in about 10 minutes.
I'm fully done. I'm just waiting on my teammate to finish his kits.
I am surprised you're still building, first of all, but I am also very happy that you're looking like you're pretty much finished. Interestingly, we have 2 teams of raiders that want to do this desperately. They're both very high hours. It looks like a lot of fun. So I'm going to have them have a little battle to the death. I think I'm going to have like an 8v8 little arena. I've just built one. Do you want to give me a full rundown, Pablo, of just from the top to bottom, like show me absolutely everything?
What's really good is we've got multiple sections of the base, so it's harder for the raiders to get control of certain areas, and they've got to try and cross multiple like layers of trap before they get into the actual base. I mean, we can start off, we've got turrets on the outside, you know, just to start peppering them, you know, so that they're careful of approaching the base and like hugging the walls and that kind of stuff. They come through here, they're met with shotgun traps. They're probably going to end up rocketing this and just making a massive hole. We've got some spike traps in between with the walls, so it's going to be harder for them to push up if they decide to make a hole. Bunch of shotgun traps, and then when they make it past this bit, I'm expecting them to. You've got auto turrets in the corners. You've got auto turrets behind the armored doors.
Oh yeah. You're still missing
here.
armored doors over here.
We've got HLMG turrets around the base, and my favorite peak is these auto turrets up here, which they're going to hate.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You come into the base, you're met with multiple garage doors and armored doors. This is a very nice peak here to try and gain control.
They're trying to push through, yeah.
You've got up here, you've got nice brutalist peaks into our China wall. And you've got quick access. We've got bedrooms in here. You've got quick access to our towers. So you can come up here, get more vantage peaks. You've got these nice drop down peaks here. You've got this layer here. This is something that we need to maintain control of. You've got garage doors here that we can close quickly to maintain control. We can also shut these to stop them from passing through. This bit here, we've got armor door, 2 garage doors, and we've got this nice peak here to stop them from pushing up.
Yeah.
Give us time to seal. Garage doors all over here, so we could just close these if we want to stop them from blowing in, because right above here is where our
central nervous system is. Oh my god. I open that door, I just see a million green lights inside. Yeah. So this is like, once this room is gone, it's GG basically.
Not really. These auto turrets only power the turrets inside the base.
And Rust Plus being down genuinely isn't a server issue. It's not something that I've done by disabling it by accident. This is a Rust problem at the moment. We have spent more than enough time looking at this base and all the many, many details of it, so we're going to go ahead and get into the raiding. So I'm going to be giving these raiders 360 rockets, 200 high velocities for the absolutely crazy amount of auto turrets, and just for fun, 2 stacks of explode, because we've started doing that and it just doesn't feel right not doing it. Let me know down below if you think 360 rockets is enough for this base. And I do have a deal with Pablo on the side. I'm not talking about the $30 Rust skin. I'm talking about the amount of rockets we're going to give the raiders, because if they need more rockets, Pablo's agreed to let me give them pretty much as many as they want. So stay tuned to see how many they use in total, if they go over the limit at all. But first, we've got 2 raid teams going head to head for the honor of raiding this base. I got MNK versus MG. Okay, I'm hitting the firework. All right, when you hear it explode, you can go, right? There we go, we got the push. And here we go. MNK immediately starting to push out, getting some positions forward. Hearing a bit of a spray there. May getting put down to 19 HP, nearly dead instantly. AK spray back and forth. MNK taking some hits here, but not too bad, to be honest. Both teams playing it very, very, very well, actually. No deaths on either side at the moment. So this was meant to be a really fun little 5-minute battle, which actually turned into a, I'm not exaggerating, 45-minute fight. The defenders were actually kind of annoyed at me for how long this took. work. They were literally trickling away at each other. This is MNK hiding in the corner a little bit more and MG spreading out and getting kind of closer to the middle. I'm going to go ahead and just skip this instead of making you guys watch highlights of a 40-minute fight, because it really was a lot of just sort of standing and shooting each other from like 100 meters away, and both teams really scared to push. They only had 1 life each, so that's why they were all being really, really careful. And I'm definitely going to have MG back for another video because these guys were pushing hard. They made this whole fight a bit more fun. MNK, though, did come off a little bit better, had slightly better aim, and they turtled really hard in the corner here. So let's go ahead and show you the last 10 seconds of this head-to-head and get straight into the raiding.
Give me some wood.
Well,
No.
boys,
Lad did not.
GG.
thank you for coming.
Max.
You're a
Thanks for
great
being back.
team, though. We'll get you back for another video for sure, right? Guys, welcome. Congratulations on winning the 8v8. Only one of you is repping the actual clan name. Shout out to Live for actually doing that. And you ruined my sign. My beautiful, beautiful sign. I'm not happy about that. But what I am happy about is having you guys here raiding a fat base. Now, this base is a mystery. There's a bit of a twist, a bit of something going on. Not going to tell you what's happening, but there's 8 of you. And there is a base with a undescript amount of, maybe there's defenders, maybe there isn't, maybe we'll find out. You boys have got so many boxes of rockets that I've had to actually place down more boxes outside of the loot rooms. You have 360 rockets, 200 HVs, and if you're running low on rockets, I will give you another 50 for a total of 410 rockets, which is absolutely crazy. Would you like to go and scout the base that you're about to go and raid?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. It is directly behind you, like where the raiders sign is. So you want to run the opposite way to the way you're coming out.
Wait, where's the base?
Okay. So why are you shooting me, bro?
Right here.
Oh yeah, that's a bit bigger,
Which one?
guys.
This is kind of
Holy
small, bro.
Yo.
Did you lag loading it in? Because that's the right one.
I thought we were raiding a big base.
Oh, this is
on
light rig. This is light rig.
It's the light, Loki.
The base doesn't actually have good peaks, I'm pretty sure.
No, but they have those wizard peaks, so we're gonna have to watch out for
Yeah.
those.
Then
Do
we
you know an
focus on
external
level
would be,
one,
Monkus?
pushing.
Because we need to take that out.
Probably be like right behind these doors. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, let me see if I can see through the base. Because if we take an external, we can just build a fucking massive tower into that base.
Yeah.
I say we fob like right where I'm standing. Take out right here, and then
Yeah,
take
we
out
finally
shooting
wiped
floor.
some of China. We have rockets, we finally wiped China.
So yeah, you guys know the plan. Take out shooting floor
Yeah.
first. Focus the wizard peaks. Focus the China wall, and then we just blow it into the
Oh,
floor.
wait
and,
a
push
second.
in
This
and
better
go.
not be one of the like hidden turret bases, bro.
All right, lovely boys. Get back to base. You'll have 75 minutes to raid. Do you think that'll be long enough?
Well, it will be done in 30, trust.
See, this all doesn't seem right to me.
It's all. Oh yeah. What can you smell? You smell something's a bit off.
I don't know. You talk.
Every video I've watched, bro, you always have a twist
Yeah,
in
see,
there.
I don't know. I
bet
don't
you
think
it's
it's
gonna be
just
like
gonna
a,
be
it's
a
gonna be like a
normal
full
raid.
man of people with CCTV cameras and they're just controlling turrets, bro.
Wow. Damn. You guys just ruined everything, huh? I spent 6 hours building that base today. Okay, boys, they're coming. And you know what they said when they looked at this, Pablo?
What?
To light work.
No, they did not say that. They did not.
They did. They
They
did.
did
Oh,
also
wow.
think it might be an offline sort of meme vid like we've been doing recently. So
I can't believe they said that about my base. They are going to regret that so hard.
they looked at it and went,
light work.
once one of you steps out of the base, boys, your timer will begin. You got an hour and 15 minutes, so don't rush.
You guys need, okay, listen, you guys need to talk, alright? I don't want to be like dead silent in calls, bro. You guys
Yeah,
need to give call outs. I want to hear you guys speaking, alright? You guys have voices for a reason. You guys have beautiful voices, alright? Rock in, boys. Let's have a fun time. Let's go pummel this base. Let's win. MNKOT. Let's go, boys.
Come on.
Time has begun.
Yeah, there's a son of.
Maybe there's a camera. If there's a camera, let's just.
Yeah,
stay
wait,
down.
guys, if you see cameras, shoot out the cameras. Shoot
Yeah,
out.
Oh, yeah,
there's
that's
a
the
camera right
camera.
here.
Yeah, there's camera.
I'm taking out. I'm taking out.
I think it's one of the videos, bro.
They're very confident and they know it's a video, which I love because Pablo and Matthew are going to have an absolute field day with these boys when they get nice and close. Oh, it's going to be really, really beautiful to watch. Again, slam ramps up straight away and they are going to be heavy, heavy, heavy rocketing. Getting rid of another camera just over there by the looks of things. Oh, I love this. Oh, I almost want to go and tell the defenders that they've confirmed there's not even anyone online. These boys sounded a bit upset, I'll be honest, that there wasn't even going to be an online raid. It is kind of a shame. that they think that. You know, I don't want them to be upset, but that's fine. That's fine with me. They think this is going to be easy and there's not going to be anyone there, because all of a sudden they're going to get absolutely jumped. And yeah, all of these cameras are just getting deleted one by one. Some of them are active, some of them are not. And that is the first rocket being sprayed directly at where that auto turret is. Just a regular HV there to start with.
Oh, bro, they're just gonna rocket bot though. Oh.
How's it going, boys?
And it looks like they've used most, if not all, of the resources for raid bait.
Oh, no, they get a lot of resources. For eight people, yeah, they get like 6k stone per person. What's the strategy here, boys, behind not peeking at all? I know we discussed it a bit. You basically AFK for now.
We're waiting for them to like get close and like have their guard down.
Oh, so you think they're gonna think this is an offline video?
Yeah.
Wow, they are getting all of your cameras, huh? They're shooting your camera out, are they?
Hi.
I can see the little red light on it.
Pablo, they definitely think it's offline. Look how they're building.
Is this good for you, boys?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember what we discussed when I said if they think it's an offline, like you just said, their guard will be down, they'll all be grouped up on one square, and all of a sudden HV, 6 dead, instantly seal, all the loot gone.
Someone comes.
Yeah.
One person needs to be cams, not both on turrets.
Shoot a few bullets.
They are desperately trying to get them to get onto the right HMLMG turrets right now, but the two guys on cams clearly don't know which auto turret they need to be using right now. But the raiders are comfortably starting to rocket the front of this base now, gonna absolutely demolish the base. Then they said the China wall, and then they're gonna move back onto this outer layer, which is an interesting way to go about things. Mad has just finished getting rid of yet another camera, and why these two auto turrets aren't firing is crazy. Maybe Pablo should have been defending with his auto turrets. There we go, one of the auto turrets, and the first kill of the raid. Dr. Rice Cooker does go down. That auto turret beaming at these boys. Oh, I wanted to go and jump in with the raiders and hear what they think of that, because they are getting fired at by both of the auto turrets now. Yeah, look at that. Those are manually controlled auto turrets.
Yo, what's crazy is I actually called it as well.
It's not even gonna work. Like,
Did I not call it?
Oh, there is people there.
Is it?
yeah, they're on.
Yeah.
Yo, Max,
Nothing else?
didn't I call it, bro? Didn't I call it?
Yeah, offline
Yeah,
base.
but they're also normally like they're also
I'm dead.
actually defending.
Okay, it's semi-offline. It's semi-offline. Yo, if you die, respawn at base. I'm gonna bring rockets.
I done one.
So they've just realized it's a semi-offline. Mad did get killed. 1 or 2 of the raiders have died there, but more or less they are very confident. They are pushing in a very, very, very good way. They have damaged the base very heavily, but some seals and stuff will very, very quickly clean that up, especially if their strategy is to rocket bot in there, but they can't actually get in there. There's no way in there realistically. These boys need to be opening this up and then that up and then getting into the main base. But because of the placement of the fob, because of the rockets that they're using, the direction that they're shooting the rockets, the defenders can easily repair everything that's been done so far, and they are actually doing that already. Really, really fair play to them right now. Light does get taken down by some M2 spray, but in general, the base is getting hurt, and the L9's come out. M249 from Pablo there in that side little wizard peak. They're doing work. They're doing work, and rockets are getting fired. Auto turrets are getting destroyed. So a lot of the cameras and auto turrets that the other two players are using are getting heavily destroyed and focused. But the two guys inside the base, they're doing their absolute best to harass. And frankly, I'm only seeing, what, 5 of the raiders here? The other 3 are back there, respawning, rekitting, and coming back. They need to bring all the gear up, get set up properly. They rushed into this raid. I mean, they've not really got a lot of progress, so let's be completely honest. But the part of the base that they are hitting, they might actually get through to the electronics, which would be devastating. And I'm not saying it's raid over at that point, but wow, would that really, really hurt.
I need
This guy's
material.
a brick headshot.
Still haven't.
Oh no, I fell! Oh, that's gonna crap at me. Oh, I was not expecting
The
that.
way he reacted sounded like someone ran to your room with a chainsaw.
They're blowing so
I'm
high
just
up.
gonna seal this.
But they're still not in compound, so
How do you feel about the strategy, boys?
Oh, I'm dead
Really
to rocket.
bad.
No.
Really bad?
so far.
For us, really bad for us.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, they're not far from your electronics and stuff, I don't think.
Matthew, I'm pushing out. Matthew,
I'm good.
Matthew, I'm pushing out.
Hold on, better seal a bunch. Hold
Matthew,
on.
I need you to
Comms.
seal. I need you to seal.
I'm doing that.
They're blowing China
If you
wall.
can just apply a little bit of pressure to
Alright,
them so I can get a thing down, please.
One blue, just shot the rocket. at
Yeah,
they're
they
blowing.
are blowing China wall.
The Raiders are absolutely pummeling. They're hitting the China wall. They're still hitting the main base. And again, if not for Matthew getting these seals on, I'd be seriously worried about the electronics on this base. Pablo getting up onto the shotgun trap, looking to get some picks, but these Raiders are just slamming this China wall. Two of them are holding. Child and Man both holding where Pablo is. Pablo immediately gets taken down by Child there, and Matthew is on his own inside the base right now. Still getting seals on, still doing what he can. More rockets flying at the base, and you know, again, with these seals, it's kind of doable. Kind of just keeping things together. But with this China wall getting breached, all of the other juicy auto turrets that are going to really hurt these Raiders will be opened up, and the Raiders are actually going to have to start pushing into the dangerous territory. Because this is easy mode right now. Like, let's be honest. This is easy mode. Once they're pushing in, shotgun traps, auto turrets, everything else that is hiding and sneaking around in here, even the spikes in the floor, everything is going to rear its ugly head, and I am looking forward to seeing how the Raiders are going to react to that, because they are just slamming this base of rockets with almost no regard for how much boom they have, and Matthew just sealing over and over and over again. Fair play to Matthew, making some absolute moves over there. Pablo might actually be on timer now. He just died 3 times in a row. Once on the side there, once trying to push out, and once on the roof.
On the left.
Yeah, hard left.
Nice, boys. Nice. Hit that left side roof. Hit that left side shooting floor.
Yeah, put a bed down, bro. There's beds in all the boxes.
Man, please.
Where'd you find this guy?
That's what I'm wondering.
Dude.
I'm kidding. Sorry.
Snuck his way in.
Right now, bro.
Right side.
Right side.
He's like in the door.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Focus that left side shooting floor.
Open up China wall a tiny bit more, guys.
There you go, boys.
Right
No,
side.
China wall's
You
perfect.
just
China
the
wall's
one.
perfect. Don't waste any more rockets on China wall.
Hit him 3. I think he's dead.
This raid is really picking up pace. This channel will getting open. Pablo losing kit after kit, but to be honest, they've got plenty of gear sets inside. Enough for 4 players, and there's only 2 of them. So they've got literally double the amount of gear that we'd normally give a team. Pablo spawning back inside the base, and these rockets are just really hitting the space. I'm starting to wonder how far from like HQ. Oh, nah, we chill. This is the floor with like TC and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of rockets to still get through, but it is interesting how they're hitting the base with all their rockets rather than hitting like the outer areas. I mean, they're literally rocket botting. I wonder if they, I mean, I think they probably use like over 100 rockets, 150 rockets. It's plausible, frankly. They're starting to hit the China wall layer now. I mean, these guys are just absolutely hammering rockets at the space. Pablo and Matthew really reeling from these raids, really trying to reposition and get ready. And auto turrets are firing at these raiders, but they're so awkwardly positioned, and the raiders have destroyed most of the really good auto turrets already. Both of those boys on the roof, they're getting absolutely lit up by Pablo, though, by his AK spray. Really good work by Pablo. Matthew getting into a good position, and if only the defenders had a handful of rockets right now, they could take down this whole tower. Pablo trading really well there with Rice Cooker very low on health, and more rockets just piling straight in. These guys will not stop hitting this base until the entire middle of court is gone, and they can see where the electronics are going, I suspect. Matthew getting lit up there. He's trying to get some seal on desperately, but everything is sealed. He's sealed twice, bear in mind, guys, already, and 2 pretty insane seals. They just carry on rocketing straight through it. Dr. Rice Cooker gets absolutely beamed there by Pablo. And M2 Enthusiast also goes, no, he's not quite down. He's barely alive, though. I'm looking forward to seeing how these guys push in, but it looks like they're trying to get rid of all of the electronics before they push in. Child at the bottom here, getting rid of some of these auto turrets and stuff. There's one just been downed there. He's shooting another HV just for good measure, just to actually make sure it is in fact down. And more rockets are just flying directly out of the base. Let's go and jump in with the Raiders again.
So they're low-key cored, bro. They're low-key cored.
Yeah, they're kind of done, bro.
Do not jinx anything. I'm begging.
He's jinxed it.
Yo, you guys just need to keep rocketing. If we start rocketing the breach, get a breach in.
The breach is already there, kind of.
Yeah, but you guys need to like blow, like I'm talking blow through core. Blow the very bottom half of the base.
I'm down on top.
We open up the left channel wall more and snake in or something.
Yeah.
No. Start rocketing into the core. Start rocketing where that rocket just hit. Start rocketing that right there.
Let's do it a bit more open. Come on, let's just go for front.
No, we're perfect.
Yeah.
We're perfect. We do not need to waste rockets on that. What's the point?
We have like 300 rockets. What?
I bet you don't have that many rockets, to be honest, already. How many have you used, do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, I gave you nearly 3 boxes. They're very confident with their rocket count, and they're starting to hit the actual inner China wall now. The ring around the base is revealing some peaks. I actually haven't seen Pablo or anyone use those peaks yet, those brutalist peaks. I'll be honest. I don't think Matthew did either. They're starting to get rid of some of these barricades and stuff, but while the defenders are probably getting a little bit nervous, the Raiders actually haven't got close to pushing in yet. Pablo nearly got down there, or maybe actually, you know, he is in fact down on the right side there, and the Raiders are starting to make a bit of a gap, and they are really blowing through their rockets. But I'll be honest, I don't see a way that with the rocket count that's already been used, I don't know if they have enough to get in. Pablo respawns and is immediately getting into a defensive position there. He's got that brutalist peak finally. Someone's going to be using that brutalist peak. All these HChem doors are linked up to separate systems, so if one of them gets destroyed, it doesn't really matter. And all these HChem doors have auto turrets behind as well, so once these Raiders start pushing, they're going to get unleashed by so many auto turrets. A lot of shotgun traps and stuff hidden all over the place. I'm hearing more sealing going on. That is from Matthew. Matthew getting a good seal on. Isn't able to get the wall down quite in time, but that is such an important seal right now. Entry rocket goes flying out. Doesn't quite manage to connect with anyone. A good attempt from Pablo, and here comes Light running back with probably whatever scraps of rockets, because Dr. Rice Cook is also going looking for any boom I imagine that they can possibly find. Again, the Raiders haven't actually stepped foot inside the base here. I said to the defenders, please only put stuff inside the base, and they've literally not stepped into the base yet. So the actual defenses that are here and organized here, the Raiders haven't touched yet. They're purely just rocket botting, getting rid of all of these windmills and getting rid of all of these auto turrets and stuff that are going to be in their way. They know full well where all these auto turrets are, and I bet the defenders are pretty confident as long as they can keep their electronics safe. They've probably got a good feeling about this. Pablo does get clipped there, and Matthew is still alive, and one of the losing team players is actually watching. I mean, they did so well. They did so well. They pushed hard. Massive respect to that team, and we definitely will get them back for another video. Matthew deep in there, though, desperately trying to get a seal on. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, he's grabbing materials, probably getting stuff out of the order. Yes, he gets a shimmered wall on just in time before the rocket goes through there. Pablo waiting on a bit of a bag timer, and I really worry about the rocket count that this team has. Like, they haven't even tried to push in. I'm deadly serious. I don't know how. I don't know if they can win this. I don't know how many rockets they've used, but it's probably a hell of a lot. How we feeling, boys?
We have no turrets that we can shoot at them at.
They're wasting a lot of their rockets.
Yeah, suit it. Okay,
Nice,
good.
huge.
Matthew, you're doing huge work.
Yeah, Matthew's fully sealed 3 times, by the way.
I know.
I got your original M2 body right here. Oh, my mats, my seal mats, my cute seal mats.
You got those seal mats back?
Matthew, there's more. You can use my seal mats on the roof as well.
You know, there are 3 people at the bottom of the...
They still haven't pushed in.
You deleted the wrong wall.
It's fine. We're fine.
I'm starting to wonder what their strategy is, to be honest. How are you guys feeling?
I think it's rocket botting, you know?
But all of your defenses are inside the base as well. Are you worried, or are you just thinking, like, as long as you can protect your electronics, you're fine, right?
Start doing honeycombing. Where the fucking electronics.
No. Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh shit! They're at TC area.
Is it? That's all you can see. That's such a shame. They've, like, honestly, they've been really careful about it. But to be honest, like, honestly, guys, I think you're doing great. Like, they've not even stepped inside the base.
I think I killed one. I think I killed one in the front.
Well, can you please tell me what they're raiding currently, so I can seal?
Bottom. They're starting to go like China wall, the turrets, whatnot. Mate,
you just got to fire blindly. You just got to fire blindly into the smoke, man. Yeah, baby. Wait till you get a hit marker. You're keeping them suppressed. They're missing a lot of HVs on you. They're missing a lot of HVs on you. Bro, they missed like 8 HVs on you now. Another one? Oh my god. Oh my god. How have they not hit you?
I'm alive.
That's gonna be like 10 HVs. 11. They got you. I couldn't believe that. I could not believe that. Right, boys. Good luck. You're doing great. Honestly, just keep going.
I'm out of metal. And nearly out of stone.
On the roof.
I already took yours.
You already took mine.
I already took yours.
So you're out of ceiling mats?
We can't place ladders because they place those electrical things.
But
on the outside.
if you get inside, like
Yeah.
from the inside, if you push up and then somehow will survive in the inside and get some cheeky angle, I'm gonna look if I can bring some ladders.
There is like
Oh, yeah,
100
if we break the
turrets in
top,
space.
if we break the top metal barricades, you ladder up, and then maybe.
If we're gonna ladder up, we're gonna be dead.
Go left, Rice Cooker. Like, let her
Oh,
left.
we actually have no boom.
Oh, you used everything? Boys, it looked like you shot 360 rockets, not gonna lie. You boys just blew 360 rockets, and you haven't even entered the base yet.
We can't push up. We can't push up because it's water.
It's impossible. We can't move
That
because it's
is.
the water.
So this base is unraidable because of 15k woods worth of spikes.
No, we just need more like rockets.
More rockets, yeah.
No, I'm just saying, there's like no turret limit on the space.
There was a limit. The limit was 100, and then it became 200, and then it became something slightly higher. 212, I think, or 213. I think it's 213.
Expect us to swim some.
Like the turrets are doing more than the defenders.
I gave you 200 HVs and 360 rockets. I expect you to rocket sections move in. HV turrets, rocket sections move in. You guys just blew 360 rockets, nearly getting to the electronics, maybe.
Yeah,
so
so
what,
now we got
how low
both
are
of
you?
them.
Like, how low
We
are you
have
on
no
rockets?
rockets, I'm pretty sure.
Like, literally none.
None.
Yeah.
We have negative rockets. Bro.
Negative
We have
rockets.
I think our only explosives are 2 stacks of exp ammo right now.
If I give you more rockets, you can't just rocket bot them at the base. You gotta use them carefully.
We tried getting out shooting floor, but our ADSers were not like focusing.
Yeah, Matthew just, like, one of them just
ADSers.
free sealed the whole time, honestly.
That is just disgusting, Max.
I'll have a quick conversation with the defenders. I'll see if I can come to an agreement with them on how many rockets to give you, okay? Boys, here's the situation. They've used 360 rockets.
Are you serious? You're lying.
No, they've used 360 rockets.
Give them 50 more. 50 more. Let's see what happens.
I think I just give them another 100 now, and then we call it after that if they can't do anything with it. Yeah, because we're half an hour in right now. We're barely.
I want to test my video. I want to test my base. I want to test. My base.
If you want to test it, how much more do you want to go?
No, give them 100 for now.
Look at my
We'll talk
stream.
later.
100 and we'll talk later. Boys, I am happy to give you 100 rockets, okay? Bear in mind you've used 360, right? So, the rockets are back at the main base, though. The one where, you know...
Wait, what's the raid timer out? Or can you not tell us?
Okay, yeah, of course I can tell you. You've used 35... Sorry, you've used 30 minutes. You've got 45 minutes left. I mean, how do you think you're doing on the raid? Like, you are starting to push in. You do need to do that more.
We're doing good, but it's like the base. Like there's way too many turrets.
I think there's some people controlling the turrets, so they're really bad.
Who are allowed to defend.
And then there's some of them defending.
Yeah. No, you've hit the nail on the head. There's 4 of them in total. 2 inside, 2 away, miles away, like on the other side of the map. Oh, you're actually making moves. That's the closest you've got to their China wall.
Wait, we need to have some people with ADS, and we can just try push in and rocket inside.
I will ADS. You guys need to play like rocket safely though.
Bro, low key, I think we should just blow the China wall, like the doors, bro.
So they're bringing the extra 100 rockets that I've just given them to the raid base. I gave them 2 rows of rocket launchers, which they pretty much have all of still at the moment. Rice Cooker's trying to get in. Child Fraud, I think, was just... Child, I think, is barely alive. Pablo's looking for a peek on that. Oh, a HV rocket! Doesn't quite kill anything. The HV rocket explosive radius is absolutely tiny. Rice Cooker's scraping down, barely alive. HV takes him out, putting Robin to 17 HP. Child Fraud gets AK'd by Pablo. Pablo about to get his triple kill if he launches that HV rocket. Matthew seems to have found some more of his ceiling materials, and he's putting down lockers, and he's honeycombing the front of this as best as he can. He's actually got metal still, which is kind of surprising. This is why I wanted to give the Raiders another 150 rockets. I knew 360 was conservative, which is why I recommended more like 450, 400 minimum. But it looks like it might be more like 550, 600, to be honest with you. I mean, it is partly because they used all the materials. It is partly because they used all of their rockets straight away. But in that same breath, the defenders have used most of their ceiling materials. So it wouldn't really be fair to now give these guys another like 200-300 rockets, because these guys don't have a lot to seal with. A lot of their base got heavily damaged. I mean, you guys can see the crater in this base right now. It's big. But Matthew is somehow still able to seal just about. Pablo back in his tiny little peak. He loves this peak so much. Child peeked out there, 14 HP. Sounded like he got doubled there, but he didn't. Just the one headshot, actually. Robin swimming back. And then, yeah, they want to, like, get rid of these. Get rid of some of these. And then get rid of that whole thing there. Yeah, that's the short and the short and the cut of it or something. I don't know. MNK gets beamed there by Pablo's up in a good position. Here comes the rest of the team. Raiders actually looking like they're trying to push in now, but let's go and listen to the defenders because these Raiders are making a bit of a move and they've got the rockets to potentially do something really, really serious here.
There's 4 of them right there, full armored.
I rocketed.
Yes, one dead.
Yeah, one.
I'm down the roof.
Where?
I'm down the roof.
That's what you get for rocket PvPing.
Max, they killed me with the rockets as well. It's fair game.
There's 3 people there. One is in the water naked. You could just shoot him once. Another one in the water. They are using that entrance as the main entrance now.
Right. Sounds like they just received their rockets.
There's 5 people there.
Yeah.
I killed one.
Nice.
5 people on the
I killed one on the base.
5 people on the island.
Froggy's giving comms.
There's 6 people on the island. Now 5 people, 6 people.
I fucking rocketed myself. No, no.
You deserve that too, Rocket PvP, Pablo. I love the comms on their team. They're like, there's 6 people on the island, there's 5 people. Like, he can literally, they can see them with their tiny little cameras and stuff hidden all over the place. And look at that one there. Look at that useful camera there. It's not the one he's using apparently, but there's still plenty of them. I'm not entirely sure what they were rocketing there, but they need to start getting rid of some of these barricades and moving up. Robin in a bit of a difficult position here, as these shotgun traps might shoot him. They will shoot him. And these auto turrets dotted about, like that one there and that one right there, really being annoying. And the defenders are still rebuilding everything they can find. Any little hole on this base, they're literally sealing with stone. They're fully out of metal by the looks of it. Massive fair play to these guys for all of the sealing that they're doing. Let's go ahead and jump in with the Raiders.
How much time do we have left?
37 minutes.
I guess we need to re-rocket the turrets.
No, I've got HPs.
I mean, yo, the left side is low-key good, but we just need our ADSers to look at the brutalist peak. I mean, I'm just swimming the whole raid, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's actually annoying. Yeah, but now as we start to rush in, the turrets are like...
Yes. Phase 2 begins.
He's waving at me, bro. Look at this guy.
I killed both. They're both dead.
Good shit.
Huge.
I'm gonna try pushing. You guys need to ADS.
If we get that turret rid of, we can get fully in.
Wait, Robin, you talking about this one? Wait, this one, right?
Yes.
You want to A-rocket this and then just take it, bro?
That's what I was thinking.
Raiders pushing into the roof of this just to get rid of the 3 auto turrets. Monkers goes down. Dude, yo. Stylish. Whose is that? Matthew getting some beam on though. Oh, then he gets killed on Child there. More rockets going on, getting rid of all these metal barricades that are all in the way. But there are still a couple of auto turrets. It's just these. There's just that one. It's like one auto turret, bro. One auto turret. And I think they're completely chill to start moving in. F1 grenade. Oh, did Pablo misthrow that one? Who threw that? Was it Matthew? Oh, he's trying to get an angle there. Oh, it's like shooting fish in a barrel, especially through a pixel gap like that. Oh, he got hit like once, and he claimed a kill, nearly killed 2 more, and put 2 more to half. Absolutely insane. Oh, and the F1 grenade goes huge there. Insta triple kill. Yeah, here go all the F1 grenades. Absolutely massive. Well done to the defenders there.
One dead, one more dead.
Let's just
where you
naked,
killed him?
looting.
Okay,
no, I killed him.
One naked looting, one naked.
Hit killed him. No, he's not dead. I headshot him. He's not dead.
Yeah,
you definitely killed him.
Yeah. He's not alive anymore. Another one going to loot.
One looting,
one more naked. I'm stuck in the wall.
I'm nading.
Killed naked. We're good. Killed naked.
Full kit coming back. Naked.
But my AK is gonna break with how many people I've killed.
Naked that island.
Him twice, I'm low.
There are so many bodies. Oh, let me have a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. At least 16. There's double body, a double human centipede there. 16 corpses there. 17 corpses there. Oh, 18. There was one on top as well. I forgot about that one. Damn, this is going crazy over here. And they're pushing in through that one singular route. So both defenders are just holding from that one position. Now, the question is having these boys defending on the base making it a much, much stronger? The answer is absolutely yes. Having 1 or 2 guys inside the base and 1 or 2 guys giving comms, using CCTV cameras. Maybe that's the strat. Maybe you need like one guy who can see everything and is given the best info. Meanwhile, the other guys are doing the defending. 18 bodies. 19. Oh, this is looking rough. It's looking rough for the Raiders. The swimming is an absolute pain in the ass. I'll give them that. Let's go and check in with them because I don't want them to have like low morale. Maybe we need to give them even more rockets. Oh, the triple kill with 1 HV. These guys don't have that many HVs, but it feels like a lot when you're getting triple killed on the regular like that. I feel like now would be a good time to just tell you boys they only get 24 HVs in total.
Max, how much metal frags do you give them?
I think they got 8k metal.
We have the toughest video. What is this?
Sorry, boys. You know, you won the challenge. You beat the other 8, man. I thought you guys were up for anything. You know, I thought you were serious gamers.
Bro, we're still up. We're still up.
Yeah, damn right. Damn right. Don't want to hear this give up talk.
Oh shit! Water. Close water.
No, not again.
He's beside water.
Oh, they ain't hitting.
Did someone take like hit?
Someone took someone like it. Unless they took it.
Does anyone have a rocket launcher? Yeah.
Alright, fess up. Did any of you guys take our kits or was it them?
Dude, there's still HP.
Oh, there's one right here. There's one close. Like close right next to us, guys.
Left or right?
What? Wait.
Yo.
It happens every video. It happens every video. Don't worry about it.
That is destroying. That is okay.
I wish I had a better view of that, but one of them just literally, I don't know which one it was. I'll probably be able to tell in post editing. But one of them literally just like fucking killed himself and 3 of them all at the same time. Pablo does go down. Light immediately dies for his efforts. And absolutely crazy 29 minutes, sorry, left on this raid. Oh, it's so funny when that happens, man. It happens every video. How does this happen every video? This is a pretty solid team as well. They're just running into the same, like it's the tunnel vision right now that they're suffering from. They need to just like get the loot, get out, and just like reevaluate. Like, you know, move in a different direction basically, because there's no peaks on the front here. They literally destroyed them all. They can go from that side. These boys are using peaks there. And they can kind of use them a little bit, like if they're pushing in here, but really not as effectively. Not even close. Not to mention, these are like, what, 12 rockets? Sorry, maybe 10, depending on how much of damage they've done already, which is probably quite a lot. Get rid of all of those peaks. That Brutalist up there, another 3 rocket. There we go. Well done. I don't know who that was, but that's the big brain shout right there. Well played. Get rid of those peaks. Push in comfortably. Get rid of that auto turret there. These boys are still up for it. They've still got it. It's not over.
We have like 25 rockets left.
I have a few rockets on me. I have like 3 stacks rockets on me.
There's so much full kits in the water. I just got 2 full. I need someone to ladder this. Someone who put the ladders, place the ladders.
Huge triple. Absolutely insane triple kill there. It's all the messing around. It's all that really slow. Like, oh, Light literally drowned. That's hilarious. I thought he was going to drown earlier. I was watching him, his health dip, but then he got his head above water just in time. It's like literally like, look, this guy, Asylum Seeker. Run out, bro. Run out with what you've got. Get the fuck out of there right now. And someone else runs in. Fully loot. Like, as much as the Raiders are dying, and yeah, it's really bad, the defenders aren't getting the gear. So it literally doesn't matter. And Pablo just came up around the back here trying to make a bit of a play. We didn't quite really get to see any of that, unfortunately. But he failed, so it doesn't really matter too much. But fair play to him giving that a go. These boys, run. Like, it looks like they got quite a lot of stuff on them. Most of those bodies are naked. Hopefully they got it all out. They have been doing it here and there. And here they go. They're actually seeing that they can get a bit of movement up here. a ladder or two. One auto turret up there being a bit annoying. Asylum Seeker pushing straight in.
Nah, he's in. He's in. You can swim through the middle. He's in.
That peek is full on.
Yo, low
Left
key,
side
bro?
brutalist peek.
Alright,
He's just throwing grenades.
I love it.
Grenades. Somebody grenades.
Fuck's
He's
sake,
chucking
I
somebody
just
grenades.
wasted a HP.
I'm dead. Oh my god.
Alright, I'm gonna start pummeling through this.
These boys are about to start to see some of the other goodies that we have in store. They've actually claimed an M2 off the defenders. I don't even know when he had the opportunity to do that, but fair play to him. Matthew up there rebuilding his brutalist peak. Pablo getting a pick on Robin on top there. Child chilling, but the main raid force is actually starting to really slam the base. I would be getting a little bit nervous right now. And Pablo may be doing just that, but he gets picked immediately the second he leaves his base. I will say these raiders have good aim. This is a hard base to raid. This is a very, very difficult situation to be in. Massive respect to them for not complaining and giving up, man. That happens. So many of my videos, I have to like trim huge chunks of them just complaining. And obviously it's rushed, you know, a bit of complaining, a bit of crying here and there happens. But these boys are like soldiering through. Give us more rockets. Let's keep doing this, you know. We want to win. We want to try, you know. Fair play to them.
Yeah, this.
Tesla coils now! I need Tesla coils on! Now! Now!
On Tesla coils.
Keep them on! Keep them on! I'll tell you when to stop. 10, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn them off.
I think got him to. Right, is that smoke perfect? Is that smoke perfect? Yes or no?
Can't see them. They are still on.
I'm down. Pablo, can you please pick me? No, it wasn't good. I've got nades.
I can't.
One at island. One at island.
Okay, this is like my third time like spawning on my bed.
One
They haven't
pushing
killed me
close.
that much, but yeah, that's fine.
Two pushing close. One at island.
Tesla coils on! Tesla coils on!
Yeah, I'm going. They're on.
Lai actually nearly died to that Tesla coil. It is absolutely crazy and safe here right now. All of these different positions, Asylum Seeker, Rice Cooker, and Light, all getting hit by auto turrets, MP5 fire, Tesla coils, shotgun traps. It is insanely difficult to push in here. Really, really difficult. Pablo on the side there, spawning on that bag over and over again. I'd be tempted to go over there and get rid of it, but you just know there's an auto turret under there. You don't want anything to do with that right now.
You know, has these rockets.
Oh yeah, I got rockets, I got rockets.
I know.
How you doing for rockets roughly, boys?
We're fine, bro. We're gonna win now.
Chilling, yeah, chilling. Good.
That kid's 1 HP. That kid's 1 HP. I need help on roof.
They are smoking our yo.
But the smokes are insane.
We have smokes as well, bro.
I killed one on the surgery peak. Alright, smoke is going away. We can start raiding now.
So, right, one of you guys pick a launcher. Start raiding.
They have
Start
Tesla
raiding.
coils.
How many raids? How many raid, bro?
It's just
Yeah, there's shotgun trap.
Behind.
He's tripled, literally.
Oh yeah, we're good now, bro. We just keep pummeling from here, bro.
Alright, so I need to bring a bit more rockets. We're gonna need more because we're going through H for honeycomb.
I gotta say, this auto turret up here is actually going kind of crazy. It's shooting them all along there. That one as well. Really going to be effective. And it's actually going to be able to see them as they're running in a second as well. Matthew goes for a bit of a peek, but that was not long-lived. Pablo also looking for him. He's reloading a HV right now. These boys are using AKs to get rid of shotgun traps. Child goes down to Pablo's HV, and Robin on 4 HP right now almost goes down as well. Crazy, crazy defense. When you consider, like, it is at this point almost a 2v8. Not a lot of help from the auto turrets. Not a lot of help from the cameras, really. These boys are pushing in, and the defenders need to try and do anything they can to stop that from happening. Let's go and jump in with them again.
Inside
One on the high foundation wall.
Inside the smoke.
19 minutes left, boys.
Oh!
Did you just rocket yourself?
I might or might not have just
missed it. Oh, I missed it.
I might or might not have missed it.
And I missed what Pablo did with the other rocket. They're still giving comms. They can still somehow... They've still got cameras somewhere. It might be under these windmills, to be honest. It might... Oh, it's that one. But a massive shout out to these raiders for really giving this everything they've got. The MP5 spray from Matthew from the side there is able to get 1 kill. One of them goes down to Pablo inside the base. And we've got Asylum on literally 29 HP. Monkers is perfectly fine. And that M2 is now getting picks on Pablo and Matthew inside the base. This M2, I haven't been this far out of the raid in ages. Doing absolute bits to keep these defenders at bay. But the main raid, like I said, is these boys pushing in, getting deep in here, trying to really, really hurt this base. And to be honest, we know the bottom is all honeycomb. They're probably going to figure that out pretty soon, but there is a door path somewhere.
If it's not on bottom floor, we've lost some, bro.
Wait, can somebody drop some rockets?
I have 2 more, bro.
I've one.
I don't mind giving you more, but you do have 16 minutes left.
I mean, we're pretty much in.
We're like 2 walls.
I feel like we're not.
Yeah,
Max, what is the goal here? Are we trying to
How much honeycomb do they have?
Max, are we trying to destroy TC or what?
Huh?
Are we trying to destroy
TC?
So yeah, you're trying to get the TC and get the golden egg.
Yeah, we need more rockets.
Like I said, boys, you need more rockets. I'll talk to the defenders. I'll see what they say. I'm okay to give you like another 50, maybe even 100. But, you know, it's up to them at the end of the day. So they're pretty much out of rockets, boys, I'll be honest.
Give them 50 more. Give them 50 more.
50? Could I do maybe 60?
Give them 100.
100?
No.
I'll give him, you said 100. I'll give him 100.
No.
You said 100. I'll give him 100.
Okay, give them 100. They got 10 minutes left though.
They got 13 minutes and 45 seconds. That makes 560 rockets. 100 rockets delivered, boys. They said 100 out of cocky confidence, and I immediately went, yep, 100. And they were like, no, 50-50. I was like, no, you said 100.
Okay. He's dead.
Guys, he's dead, boys. He's dead.
I don't know if I said enough, but he's dead.
It's getting tight. It's getting very tight, but these raiders have come a long way. And this base held up a lot more rockets than I expected it to. These defenders have sealed a hell of a lot more than I expected them to. And these CCTV cameras have been absolute godsends. I keep finding new ones I didn't know existed. I wonder where else they are hidden. There must be so many dotted about the place. But absolutely crazy fair play to these defenders. Win or lose at this point, respect. I don't think it's fair for me to get that 30 quid off of Pablo if they lose. I think I owe Pablo 30 quid regardless at this point. Whether they win or lose, I think I'm just going to give it to him because fair play to him. Especially with that crazy 560 rocket count. I don't think this base could hold up 560 rockets. And maybe all at once, I should have given it to them all at once. But I don't know if they'd have got to TC. I think they just kept pummeling until they ran out of rockets. This way, the way this has worked out, is a lot better.
They are no rocketing straight in again.
I'm just reloading. Hold on.
Right here.
We mid a full and then I'm gonna peek that.
They're all just hiding.
Good one. Hit other hards. Bro, one nade right now would be perfect. If you've got one nade, you can easily hold.
Hold on. Can you kill him? They're coming in. I'm fucking dead, man. Oh my god, I need a kit. I've got wood. I've got wood on me.
Oh, Max, you might want to record this one. Please don't fumble with this.
I recorded it, mate.
Didn't lose M2.
I think, didn't M2 fall?
No, it's good.
You haven't lost it. Oh wait.
Why is it 13 seconds for a hammer?
Max, is it possible for
What?
other
Mikey,
watch
watch me. Max, watch this.
I'm watching, bro.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna try doing it again.
No!
Oh! Is the wood seal?
I've got AK.
1, 2, 3!
There's again a naked.
Please tell me you saw that.
No.
I'm sealed.
No.
I'm sealed.
I'm watching Pablo's seal.
I've got
Matthew, your little triple play may have just saved the day there.
That's
I've
like
got
20
HPs,
rockets.
I've got HPs, hold on.
I've just sealed 20 rockets worth.
No, what the
What'd you die to?
I don't know.
That's what I was saying earlier about these auto turrets. These two auto turrets in these positions actually go kind of crazy. Like, it's a shame it's not a bit more on the edge. It'd be constantly shooting them. And again, 1 HV in this position would kill absolutely all of them. Robin on top makes the push. He's the first one getting to the core of the base. I have to listen to the raiders right now. Listen what they can hear, what they can see, and what their plan is going forward.
Rocket straight up, boys. Rocket straight up. I'm just dead.
Bro, this fucking turret.
Rocket the roof. Rocket the roof. Do not rocket that. Rocket the roof.
I feel like it's not gonna be on our side, guys, so...
I'm dead. Like, how?
Yeah, but the turret...
These two auto turrets might be the MVPs. They've got so many kills. And they're just constantly shooting these raiders as they push in. They can't even breathe in here without getting shot at. But they're getting close. They're getting actually kind of scarily close right now. There's bedrooms, lockers, and they are literally 1 floor away. 2 floors away, sorry. 2 floors away from everything. Literally everything.
He's up here, by the way. Careful. If you look above, he's up there with Fastman.
Let's rocket them.
Bro, guys, run over here where I am. You're not getting shot over here by turrets. Where is that goddamn PC, dude?
It's gonna be behind that like HQ.
It's a oh my god.
Matthew coming in for a bit of a sly peek here. Can he make this jump? Oh, this is a doable jump. This is a totally doable jump. He's got 45 HP right now. Oh, he's just stuck. He's legitimately just stuck right now. Asylum got M2'd or something? I heard M2. Oh, is this? Oh, this is 1 floor off. That is 1 floor away from everything. Those auto turrets are absolute demons. Matthew manages to get up, kills one of the enemies in the breach, and now he pushes in. Isn't able to get a pick, and now they're focused on him. Here comes Pablo from the other side. Gets a pick, but goes down instantly. Matthew goes for a re-peek. Gets another pick. 2 inside the base still. One of them tries jumping in, but he goes down straight away to Matthew as well. Matthew barely dodging those bullets right there. 2 more inside the base. No one outside. Matthew goes running away, getting away from this area. Raiders are not looking healthy right now. But they are so close. Oh, they're actually painfully close. Not this floor, it's this one. It's literally 2 ceilings, and it's everything. Absolutely crazy. Matthew goes for the peek, gets another kill. No, he doesn't. M2 Enthusiast doesn't go down. And Matthew's down to 8 HP. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. The time is running out on this raid.
There's a naked kid right here at the funnel peak. He's healing. Look at me.
He's stepped.
He's right here. In water.
Was he using a DB? They must be low on kills. 2 minutes 38 seconds.
The rocket's the problem.
The funny thing is, the shotgun went to kill Child, but Matthew died to it because it was firing a Child. But those auto turrets are just consistently killing them. I don't know how many rockets they've got left, but I don't think they've got enough to go through 2 ceilings, boys. 2 minutes left on this raid. It's not looking promising for these brave raiders who have given this everything they've got. Let's go and jump in with the defenders, see if there's anything they can do to try and push these guys back. Or even seal.
I'm killing them all. I'm stopping them.
I'm spawning on the A.
Show me the TC. Whoever's in the
the thing is, the TC is
Roof, southwest wall.
This is getting tight as hell. 38 seconds right now, and I think the raiders are completely out of boom. Desperately trying to find literally anything they can. These auto turrets completely destroyed the raiders. Push all together. Maybe there's still rockets laying around out here, like on that body. We may never know. But 20 seconds left. Matthew goes running in with literally a DB. He goes down immediately. Shout out to the Max Mears DB. What a legend. And 15 seconds left. That auto turret getting kills. All these 2 auto turrets up here getting tons of kills. And that is 6, 5, 4. Time. That's the raid over. I'm going to drag you up, okay? So, first things first, raiders, I loved your enthusiasm. I loved your, like, you weren't just giving up. You weren't just getting pissed off and getting upset. Like, you were still communicating. You were still giving it your absolute best the entire time. I gave you 200 extra rockets, 560 rockets total. If you were going to raid this again, would you do something a little bit differently? How would you approach it?
Yeah. Raid from a different side?
Yeah, I think your strategy, because you were blowing the base, you actually got you were 1 wall from electronics at one point, by the way, when they were sealing 1 wall, and from like half their electronics. But maybe blowing in through the base, getting rid of peaks and pushing in, and then, you know, launching 300 rockets at the base is the better way to do it. But I gotta say, you guys are really close. Do you want to know how close you were? Oh, okay. So right, so some of these things have basically got no health, but I mean, this is what 10, 11 rockets. On some of these are a little bit higher, but with about 10 rockets you'd have got those, right? And then it's the next 4 up, so you were still 2 floors, but if you'd have gone door path and whatnot, I'll break that. That's where all the electronics are pretty much, boys. Look, and TC's there. You were literally, TC is the tier 3 on this floor right here, so you guys were hella close, honestly. And there's still more auto turrets and stuff, obviously, you know, a million more auto turrets. But yeah, another 30 or 40 rockets, potentially. You were just blown straight up. Auto turrets were hurting you, and the defenders had crazy comms. There was plenty of cameras on the sides that you guys didn't fully get rid of. That was really, really useful to them. You guys weren't too far off. How do you feel about the Raider in general, the Raiders specifically?
I mean, it was going good.
We could have done better. Could have done better, but we did. In my eyes, we did pretty good.
Guys, honestly, you did great, I think.
Like, we built full raid base and stuff. You guys did not even peek. It was, like, confusing.
Yeah, no, they were intentionally trying to, like, lay you up for a false sense of security. But defenders, what do you think of the Raiders? What do you think of the base? How it held up? What do you think of your strategy?
Honestly, look, I was a bit worried that they were gonna just like get straight to the electricity room. I mean, I've never seen anyone shoot 300 rockets at the top of the base. Honestly, the base we built is just too strong.
Yeah, you guys said light work. I did tell the defenders you said light work at the beginning. I wanted to rile the defenders up, so they tried really hard.
I thought it'd be light work, so I thought it'd be an offline.
That's why. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I lost 30 pounds. I owe someone. I thought you guys would win. I bet 30 quid on you. So I owe Pablo a 30 quid rust skin. I'm glad you enjoyed the video, guys. Why not check out the last one where Pablo defended with his teammates using only electronics from a grid away, and make sure you leave a comment on your favorite moment or even a video that you'd like to see me record next. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.